Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MaxSpeedTV. As tonight, we're here with the World of Thunder Super Late Models for their championship night at the dirt track at Charlotte. Welcome, come on in, sit on down. Thank you oh so much for joining me. My name is KR Stolfus, and I hope you all are as excited as I am for the racing action that is coming on here tonight, because this is championship night for the Super Late Model Series within this league, and these guys are really out here trying to put on a great show, end out season 4 for this league, and get ready for next season. And if you are wondering why I am here instead of the regular person, Brett Wheeler, Brett has an internet issue, so I have been called in to fill in, and those are some big shoes to fill, guys, so I'm going to do the best I can. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. Let's get this show underway. Right now, looking at our speed charts for our top 10, Blake in the 127 machine on top. The second place going to Hayden Cardwell. Blake Cannon in the 44. Right now he is third. Fourth place going to Terry Wolf. And rounding out your top 5, Kendall Tucker. We will be bringing you a little bit of qualifying. It's going to be a very quick qualifying session, so we'll try and catch what we can of it. But coming up next will be the World of Thunder 360 sprints at the dirt track at Charlotte. That will be in a separate broadcast on MaxSpeedTV. You can find it. You go to MaxSpeedTV on YouTube. You can also find this broadcast on Twitch at Outlaw77s. But coming up later in the week, Tuesday, March 12th at 7:50 p.m. That will be next week. RFC Vapor Trail Clothing Truck Series will be doing the evidence-based mommy at Texas. Make sure you tune in for that. So it looks like our drivers have been told to clear the track and get ready for the drivers meeting. While they're going through the drivers meeting, we can show you our point standings for tonight's event. Kilanowski with 4 wins has a very close points battle with Aaron Kitchen. Ooh, I'll get it right one of these times. In the 90th with 93 points separating them, 150 points on the table. So Aaron's got a shot here if he makes tonight's race. Otherwise, DJ will be looking to take that crown and be the first time championship night winner here on MaxSpeedTV. We look forward to seeing that play out. Hunter Stifler with his 1 win. He's going to sit in 3rd and 4th. Thomas Coggins and Mason Turner in 5th. Well, guys, while they're out on track or in the drivers meeting, we like to play the national anthem here. I have a very special version of it by Madison Rising. Make sure you check out madisonrising.com. So while they are through the drivers meeting, please join us for our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave o'er the land under the frame. You're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say just that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free. In the
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, where the green flag is just flown for qualifying here tonight. 2 laps, 3-minute session. We're going to try and bring you each and every one that we can get to. Shad Prescott with a race win so far this season. Right now he is going to come across the line as the first one to post a time, and he will jump up into first place. We'll see if that is going to hold. Mitch Stiles down into third. He is the third one across the line. And that 54 UDT machine. Nathan Kassler in the 21 coming across the line, currently in 6th and going to fall to 7th before jumping up into 3rd. Right now the 18 Austin Simmelman on the pole. Charles Boggs in the 333 machine, running a VRN paint scheme on that one. He is coming across the line trying to improve his position. Right now he is scored in 17th place, falling down to 18th. Jacob Fields in the 007 with a race win on the season here. In fact, he's got 2 wins this season. He is sitting in 3rd place for his qualifying lap time. DJ Kilanowski, please bear with me on that last name. Whew. That 13 machine pretty much having this championship wrapped up here tonight with the taking of the green flag. Right now he is scored in 14th place. Mason Turner in the 7 machine, currently scored in 22nd as he is out turning lap times here. The track looking nice and racy, very fast here tonight. Hayden Cardwell in the 07 machine. Right now he is in 3rd. But Alex Bergeron and Austin Simmelman are in front of him. Blake Maholis in the 127. A little bit of connection issues there for him. And that is going to wrap up our qualifying. As I said, that was going to be very quick, very fast. Heat race number 1 coming right at you. Drivers starting to take to the grid, so let's go through our starting lineup for this race. Alex Bergeron in the 29 and Blake Cannon will make up row number 1. Row 2 will be Curtis Uphoff and the 00 of Kendall Tucker. Row 3 will be Dylan Hauser and Terry Wolf. Row 4 will be the 23 of Jason Minat and the 78 of Chris Ornincia. Row 5 will be Mason Turner in the 7 and Charles Boggs in the 333. As the drivers start to line up and get ready, we are just waiting on one more car to take to the grid. And Bergeron in the 29 machine now popping in to his position. These drivers will have 2 features here tonight within this session. So we'll run our heat races, we'll run a B feature, we will run a dash, and then we'll run our first feature of 30 laps. At the conclusion of the 30 lap feature, the field will be inverted from their finishing order. And then it is on to the second feature of 30 laps. $50 going to whoever can win both features, but you must win both features to earn that $50. We'll see who that is going to be, and we will follow that story very, very closely as we are riding on board the 29 machine, looking out the back of heat race number 1. These guys getting ready to bring the thunder here in the world of thunder. Bergeron blinking just for a moment there. Hopefully that won't be an issue. The 44 looking a little racy. Here we go, getting ready on the throttle. Green flag is out. Side by side, door to door, into turn number 1 they go. Bergeron on the inside in the 29. Slide jobs on the 44, Blake Cannon, but Cannon counters it, moves to the inside, and here comes Cannon now out front in front of Bergeron. The 00 of Kendall Tucker. He's tucked in right behind the 29. Tucker throwing his name in the hat for wanting to win heat race number 1, along with the 033 of Curtis Uphoff. 3-way battle for the lead here. Inches off the Charlotte wall. And right now, the 44 of Blake Cannon is your race leader, but he has got some heavy pressure from the 29 of Bergeron. One mistake, and it is all over. To the inside, getting off that wall just a little bit. Terry Wolf, right now, he's rounding out your top 5 in that 34 machine. Nice white paint scheme he's got going on there. Right behind him is Dylan Hauser in the 2. Dylan running a black and yellow with UDT on the nose, and TTL Esports as the 34 is hard into the wall. The 2 trying to pull the car down underneath him, can't get it done. They make a little bit of contact. Slide job for 5th place. Can the 34 counter? It looks like he is set up to do so. 34 now gonna trade him. No, he is not. He is gonna just hold that inside line to move Hauser into 2nd for the moment. But here comes, I'm sorry, Hauser Yes, in the 5th, Terry Wolf in the 34, falling into 6th. Jason Minat in the 23, he is 7th. Mason Turner in the 7, running in 8th. 9th place going to the 78. And 10th right now is Charles Boggs in the 333. But back up front, Blake Cannon with 2 laps to go. Still has heavy pressure from Bergeron as we are at our final lap here. Bergeron working the inside line, not able to make anything happen. And it looks like heat race winner number 1 is going to be the 44 of Blake Cannon. Alex Bergeron 2nd, Kendall Tucker 3rd, 4th going to Curtis Uphoff, 5th Dylan Hauser, Terry Wolf, Jason Minat, 8th Mason Turner, 9th Chris Ornizia, and 10th goes to Charles Boggs. So heat race number 1 wrapped up just like that. Moving on to heat race number 2. Drivers are taking to the grid for that one. The 18 of Austin Simmelman on a pole for heat race number 2. Brought to you by Evil One Graphics. The 41 of Shad Prescott with his race win so far this season. Gonna start on the outside of row 1. Row 2 will be Hunter Stifler in the 33 and the 127 of Blake Matt Jolis. Jolis? Oh, that is a combination of letters I had never thought I would see. I apologize, but you are just Blake M for now. Row 3 is the 21 of Nathan Kassler and the 13 of DJ Kilinowski. Row 4 is the 331 of Dustin Hall and Steve Kaufman in the 5. And row 5, Rhett Starnes in the 77. Let's go, Rhett. I like your number. It's a good number. And Shane James in the 3. Field pulling away for heat race number 2. Drivers got a wonderful track to race with right now in these heat races. A lot of grip, a lot of options to run both the high side and the low side. Good opportunity to move up through the field right now, and that's what you're going to need to do if you're in the back. Obvious, I know, but having a track like this really helps your car. Really increases your chances to be able to move through the field and make some moves. Not a one-lane racetrack. You can run high, you can run low. We'll see where this 18 Austin Simmelman's going to go as we are getting ready to go green flag racing. Simmelman on the throttle and away we go. An inside line with a good jump. And Simmelman easily out front in front of Shad Prescott. Jumping out to a very early lead. Prescott under heavy pressure from the 33 and the 127 of Blake M. Blake running that inside line along with the 21 of Nathan Kassler. Chad in the 41 trying to reel in Simmelman in the 18. Shad getting in the wall just a touch there. No big deal. Prescott handles it like a pro. Keeps that foot to the floor and through the corner he goes. We go on board with Simmelman. We look out at the back of this pack of Hungry Wolves for heat race number 2. Now 6 laps to go. Simmelman has led all 6 laps so far of this heat race, or I'm sorry, 4 laps. Numbers are hard. Running in 5th place is the 21 of Nathan Kassler. The 13 of DJ Kilinowski trying to use the high side to get around him. And Kilinowski just not able to gain too much ground. It is inches at a time though. It's, oh, he's gonna get into the wall hard here. Little scrape, losing some ground. Dustin Hall in the 331, currently in 7th place. 8th going to, eighth going to Brett Starnes in the 77. Steve Kaufman is in 9th place in the 5th machine. And Shane James into the pits, which threw me off there as we're on our final lap. Simmelman hard into the wall there. And by hard, I mean he just kissed it. Just a little kiss. But Simmelman gonna come to the checkered flag and winning heat race number 2. Chad Prescott 2nd, 3rd goes to Blake M, 4th Hunter Stifler, 5th DJ Kilinowski, Nathan Kassler, Dustin Hall, Rhett Starnes, Steve Kaufman, and Shane James round out your field for heat race number 2. Heat race number 3. Getting lined up. I'm gonna go through our lineup for that. This race moving along very quickly, very fast. Your starting lineup brought to you by Evil One Graphics, Hayden Cardwell in the 07, and the 007 of Jacob Fields. Stout competition right there on row number 1. Row 2 will be the 442 of Jordan Casey, and Benji Killian will be on his outside in the 75 machine. Row 3 will be Bryson Daffern and Casey McAllister. Row 4 will be Benjamin Nadine in the 25 and the 15 of Shane Myers. And row 5 will be the 54 of Mitch Stiles and the 87 of Steve McMillian. It looks like Steve unable to make it to his heat race. We'll see where Steve lines up for that B feature. But here we go. Lights are out on the pace car. Heat race number 3 coming at you. Championship night for the World of Thunder Super Late Models. You haven't figured it out yet. We are at Charlotte. This will be a twin feature event, twin 30 lap features. Got to get through the feature, or got to get through the heats, the B main, the dash, and then the main events. And I am looking forward to this night of racing. And here we go. Hayden onto the loud pedal in that 07, getting a good jump. Able to clear the outside row very easily. So move Hayden into first place. Jacob Fields now has got to deal with the 442 of Jordan Casey, and they're going to make contact. Both are able to keep going, but the 07 of Fields into his pit stall. No caution. We stay green. And that has let Hayden pull away from the field. We have another car spinning, and the caution is going to come out. That was a 15 of Shane Mayers. Shane's gonna get crossed up here, then get tagged by the 75. Unfortunately, just a little bit of contact as he was trying to save it. Ends up sending him the rest of the way around. So Hayden Cardwell, Benjamin Nadine, Bryson Daffin, Benjamin Killian, and Jordan Casey will round out your top 5 for the moment. So we are working our first caution of this heat race. We now have 6 laps to go. I'll tell you what, you can see the lights on the pace car. We're going on board with Killian. We're gonna have Killian take us through a restart here. The field is starting to form up. Pace truck is out of the way. Killian ready and waiting to get onto the throttle here. Gonna try and make some moves to the inside here as he's got this inside lane. Throttle down and away we go. Green flag back in the air once again. The 75 is gonna go wheel to wheel for a spot here. Trying to make that inside lane work. Can he do it in that 75 machine? Oh man, so close to the 25 there, right along that inside line. Here he comes charging through the field. Can he get two cars in one corner? Three wide down the backstretch. Now the 442 at Jordan Casey's gonna chop him off a little bit, steal his line, broke some of his momentum. But back to the inside he goes. Meanwhile, up front is the 07 of Hayden Cardwell. Bryson Daffern trying to hold off now the charging Jordan Casey. Final lap though for Hayden in the 07. Hayden got an early and commanding lead on both of his starts here and looking to finish solidly in the winner's circle for heat race number 3. Bryce Daffern in second. Third place going to Jordan Casey. Benjamin Nadine fourth. Fifth place Benji Killian. Mitch Stiles in sixth. Seventh going to Shane Myers. Eighth will be Jacob Fields. Casey McAllister will be ninth, and Steve McMillian will be scored in 10th place, as Steve was unable to make it to his heat race. B feature coming at you. We got a 18 car B feature. As I am trying to find in my notes how many transfer, and I do not have that information. We are just gonna wing it. We're just gonna bring you some great racing action. You're starting the lineup for the B main. Row number 1, Dylan Hauser and DJ Kilinowski. Row 2, Benji Killian and Terry Wolf. Row 3 will be Nathan Kassler and Mitch Stiles. Row 4, Jason Minat and Dustin Hall. Row 5, Shane Myers and Mason Turner. Row 6 will be Rhett Starnes and Casey McAllister. Row 7 will be Chris Ornizia and Steve Kaufman. Row 8 will be the 000 of Jacob Fields and Charles Boggs. Row 9, Shane James and Steve McMillian. Looks like we have a few drivers who did not make it out for the calling to grid. That is Terry Wolf, Jacob Fields, Shane James, and Steve McMillian. Pace truck is in. Here we go. 15 lap B main event. And the 2 of Dylan Hauser getting away cleanly. The 75 of Benji Killian picking up right where he left off, trying to make that inside work. Meanwhile, DJ Kilinowski in the 13, he's ripping that high side, and he is trying to get a win here for the B main. All over the back bumper of the 2. Very close racing right there through the corner. Side by side, off the corner they come, but the 2 of Hauser gets a great run. Meanwhile, the 21 down onto the inside of Nathan Kassler. Nathan trying to use a different line to make something happen. We go on board with the 21 machine. As you can see, working that wheel on the bottom lane here. Gets a good entry into the corner, closes up a lot of distance right through the middle of the corner and exit. Losing a little bit on entry here though, but it is all adding up. He is closing the gap just a little bit. Here comes the field down the front stretch. The 2's into the wall just a little bit. Sorts it out and keeps on going. Meanwhile, the 21 working that inside lane now as he has got a position on DJ Kilinowski, trying to do what he can to make it work. Meanwhile, a little bit further back, the 15 of Shane Myers on the inside of the 77 of Rhett Starnes. Rhett running right through the middle. A good battle here as they are fighting door to door. Shane in that 15 Evil 1 graphics machine. And the 77 of Rhett Starnes. Starnes just inches off the wall here for this fight. Could throw in the 78 of Chris as he's looking to the inside here. Chris might have a run down the straightaway. Rhett Starnes, though, going to shut the door on him and say, nope, that is my line. Meanwhile, the battle up front stays the same. Dylan Hauser in the 2 machine in first. DJ Kilinowski in the 13 is second. And scored in third place is the 21 of Nathan Kassler. And Nathan still not giving up on the inside line. Probably be a good spot to run due to the fact that if someone gets in the wall, you won't hit them. You know, you got to be where the cars are not to pass them. If one of these guys gets in the wall hard enough, the 2 running inches from the wall, the 13 running inches from the wall, if the 2 got in the wall hard enough, could knock into the 13. As we're going to go under caution here. It looks like the 15 of Shane Myers has gone around once again. We go to our MaxSpeedTV replay, see exactly what happened to the 15 machine. Down through 1 and 2, nice and tight onto the bottom. Through 3 and 4, contact made with the 78 and the 15, both cars able to keep rolling. Rhett Starnes getting a little piece of the 78. But Dylan Hauser in the 2, like he is going to be your B main winner. With DJ Kilinowski, Nathan Kassler, Benji Killian in 4th, 5th place. As the scoring has got to get updated. 5th place going to Jason Minat. That'll round out your top 5 for the B main. All right, now we're going to do a 10-minute warm-up session. They're going to line up our drivers for our dash. While they line everyone up and get things set up, we're going to step away for a quick moment. We'll be right back. All right, so for your dash, a very quick dash of 6 laps. Here we go. Green flag out. The 44 of Blake Cannon out front. The 07 moving down to the inside of Hayden Cardwell. Cardwell now going to slide up 3 wide with Austin Simmelman, Alex Bergeron, and the 41 of Shad Prescott. Oh, contact there. Simmelman in the 29, a little, or I'm sorry, that's Bergeron in the 29. Still blinking, the 41 and 18 touch. But out front, the 07 trying to make a move on the 44. 3 laps down, now make it 4 laps down. Side by side, the battle for the dash underway. Right now, the 44 of Blake Cannon holding on to that top spot. Hayden Cardwell in second. Chad Prescott and the 41 is in third. Bryson Daffern bringing up the rear of the field. Final lap for these guys. A very quick dash there. See some damage to the 18. Some tough racing. So the 44, your dash winner, the 07 in second of Hayden Cardwell. Third place going to the 41 of Shad Prescott. Oh, little bit of post-race activity there. Let's see if we can't get a quick word in. Blake Cannon, this KR up in the broadcast booth. You got your ears on, bud?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, you won the heat race. You won the dash. What are your chances for the double features here tonight?
Well, first priority is winning the first one. And then, you know, once you line up last and the second one, it's a completely different ballgame then.
Well, that 44 machine looking very stout, very solid here tonight. How do you think this track is going to wear in?
For the most part, I feel like it's going to be around the top. You know, obviously, Hayden looked pretty strong around the bottom, so I need to go to work a little bit. I'll get a little bit better, and then hopefully I'll have something for him.
All right, Blake, well, we'll let you get back after it, man. Congratulations so far on a great night, and we look forward to talking to you once again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Blake Cannon taking a quick moment to talk to us. We're going to let him get to work, as he said. These drivers now all in a warm-up here as we get ready for our main event. Nobody go anywhere. We're going to step away for just a minute and be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we have got 2.5 minutes left in our warm-up session, and I have Steve McMillan in the broadcast booth with me. Steve, how you doing tonight?
I'm all right. I hit the wrong button.
That's all right. Well, Steve, I was wanting to talk to you anyways. Right now, it looks like we got a moment. You free to talk?
Yeah, I got a minute.
All right, championship night. We got 2 races in the super late models, and then following this, championship night for the 360 sprint cars. Tell us a little bit about this season and this league that you're in charge of.
Well, I can tell you this. We started this league a little over a year ago, and season 4 has been a long season for us. We had 16 races, and we had some trials and a lot of tributes for the season. We're going to have a very successful season 5. So congratulations to DJ, because as soon as he starts this race, he is the champion of super late models.
Well, that is an achievement in itself. It looked like DJ had a great season, 4 wins coming into tonight's event, as we're showing the points right now. Steve, what more can you tell us? How would one join this league?
Well, if you want to join it, you can go to www.wotrl.com, World Thunder Racing. You can sign up. There's a link to iRacing league page for us. You can sign up there. There's our Discord link. It's pretty simple. Season 5 will start at the end of March, so you have plenty of time to sign up.
All right. Well, we do have some links provided down below in the broadcast description on the YouTube side of things. If you're on Twitch, you can just click the MaxSpeedTV logo and you can find that description down below. So Steve, before we let you go, any last words of wisdom?
Let's have a good race. That's all I can hope for. But I want to thank every driver and all the fans out there watching and supporting us. If it wasn't for the drivers and the fans, we wouldn't be here tonight.
All right, that is Steve McMillan, league owner, admin, person that you need to talk to for stuff, right?
That's right, the whole 9 yards.
The whole 9 yards. All right, man. Well, congratulations on a successful season. And again, thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Thank you for being with us tonight.
All right, guys. That was Steve McMillan giving us a quick word. As you can see, the track is very racy tonight. There's been action all over it. Whatever the drivers have, they're stuck with now. It is time to go to our first feature as the checkered flag waves on this warm-up session. All right, this is not going to be a green flag comes out and away we go. This is going to be a manual lineup, and once everyone gets set and we start to roll off, these drivers will line up according to their dash finish, and then after the dash finishers, it will be the heat race finishers. We will take a few laps under green to get to that lineup. Waiting on just a few more drivers to take to the grid. While we wait, guys, do keep in mind the sprint cars will follow them, the 360 sprint cars. That is in another broadcast link. Make sure you subscribe to MaxSpeedTV for the easiest knowing about when we go live. Otherwise, you can look for it on YouTube, as it is the 360 Sprint Cars World of Thunder Championship Night. And if you are watching from Twitch, we will step away from Twitch briefly, and then we will come right back and bring you the second event of tonight's broadcasted races. Want to thank everyone for joining us. We will have a 30 lap main event, 2 of them, So the first few laps here are going to be all about getting that lineup. Once the lineup is set, we are going to go green and do 30 laps here tonight. Twice. Very excited about that. All right, so now we're under manual control for the lineup. If you haven't done so yet, this is a dirt track. Now's a good time. Crack yourself a beer, or adult soda, or a water. But we're gonna have some great racing here tonight. The 44 Blake Cannon on the front row as we're gonna do a 4 wide salute. The driver is now getting into formation. Salute to the fans, salute to the drivers. Thank you so much for a wonderful season. As it draws to a close, championship night, these drivers make this look good. Very nice and tight, very beautiful lines all the way down. All right, Blake Cannon. We're gonna try and go through this as quickly as possible. Hayden Cardwell, Blake Cannon on the front row. Chad Prescott, Alex Bergeron, Bryson Daffern, and Austin Simmelman. Row 4 will be Blake M. and Curtis Uphoff. Row 5, Kendall Tucker, Jordan Casey. Row 6, Benjamin Nading and DJ Kilinowski. Row 7, Hunter Stifler and Dylan Hauser. Row 8, Benji Killian and Rhett Starnes. Row 9, Nathan Kassler and Mitch Stiles. Row 10, Jason Minat and Dustin Hall. Steve Kaufman, Mason Turner. Shane Myers, Chris Ornicia, and that is going to do it for our lineup here tonight. And the 44 Blake Cannon on the throttle, and green flag is out for the first race of tonight's twin 30-lap event. Cannon trying to pull off a win here. He has won his heat race, the dash, and out front for the feature. And the 07 of Hayden Cardwell, though, making that inside line work. Trying to gain a few inches up off the corner. The 29 of Bergeron right there, along with the 41 of Shad Prescott. Contact made just a little bit. They all have to check up. Everyone gets through it. Bergeron trying to make it 3 wide off a turn 2 down the straightaway, and Bergeron's still there in the middle, and that is going to put Blake Cannon up out of position, and Cannon now falls into 3rd place. Bergeron hard into the wall. The 07 gonna do a slide job. Contact made, and that has sent Bergeron on around. As a very tight racing, very intense battle for the lead. We go to our MaxSpeedTV replay. You see Bergeron in the 29, gets into the wall, the 07. Hayden Cardwell slides up into him. Bergeron has nowhere to go, and they make contact. 44, Blake Cannon getting a little piece of it as well. We go on board the 13, our announced champion when he took the green flag, DJ Kilinowski. You see, he gets in the wall too. Bergeron spun around backwards. Kalinowski able to get through, but DJ's got some work to do to get to the front of this thing here tonight. Lights are on that pace truck. Field all nicely formed up. Hayden Cardwell in the 07 taking his spot out front. Blake Cannon and Austin Simmelman gonna restart right behind him. Here we go, folks. Cardwell in the 07. Cannon in the 44. Green flag coming out once again. Drivers get onto that throttle and away we go, picking up that body in the rear end. Man, those things just really twist and move and do all sorts of crazy stuff on the throttle. Very cool to see them accelerate as hard as they do. And Cardwell gonna lead a lap here, and the yellow flag's gonna come out once again, as I believe Steve Kaufman in the 5 machine is the one that's gonna get caught up in this one. Go on board with Kaufman here. Bergeron going around again. As Bergeron was trying to make his way through the field here. A little bit of contact there and goes right on around. At lap 35, that will be the conclusion of this feature number 1. Then we will see the field get inverted. And then they will get back out there and do another 30-lap feature. $50 to whoever can pull off both feature wins. And right now, Hayden Cardwell in that 07 looking like he's going to be the one to beat for this one. He gets hard into the wall there, scrubs a lot of speed. Here comes the 44, Blake Cannon, right onto his bumper. Cannon now down to the inside, and Cannon going to pull a slide job here. Cannon moves back into the lead. Blake Cannon in the 44, back out front. As Hayden Cardwell starting to drop through the field here. The 41 of Shad Prescott able to get through. Here comes the 9 machine of Bryson. Austin Simmelman on the outside. Simmelman getting a slide job by the 00 of Kendall Tucker. Great battling all throughout the field. The 442 of Jordan Casey touching the wall a little bit, but meanwhile, Blake Cannon has got a gap on the field, taking full advantage of Hayden Cardwell having some issues. And Cannon in the 44 said he had some work to do. Looks like he figured out what he would like to have on his race car. As he is out front right now. Meanwhile, the 00 Kendall Tucker, he is really starting to work that high side to his advantage and gaining positions. He is moving through the field like a rocket, but he has got about 12 laps left in this event. Now he's got to figure out a way to get around the 41 of Shad Prescott. He's going to make a move to the inside here. Slide job. And Kendall Tucker trying to move into third. The 41, or I'm sorry, yeah, the 41 of Shad Prescott counters it by moving to the inside, and now Tucker's got it. Put Tucker into third. Here comes Shad Prescott but Shad not gonna get the run off the corner he needs. So Kendall Tucker into third place. Prescott is fourth. Daffern will round out your top five. Kendall gets into the wall, just a touch of it. Meanwhile, we go on board with Hunter Stifler. Stifler with a race win this season, third place in points. Barring any other issues, he should finish there in the point standings, as he is 285 points behind Aaron Kitchen. Or I'm sorry. He's a lot of points behind Aaron, but not quite 285. At 33 machine right now, sitting in 7th. Austin Simmelman in the 18, under heavy pressure from our champion. Then 13, DJ Kilinowski. Kilinowski doing what he can for the moment, trying to put that nose to the back bumper. Now we got 5 laps left in tonight's event. For the first feature, the 442 of Jordan Casey. He's trying to work his way through the field. Chris Uphoff in the 033, sitting in 11th. Blake M, as the caution is going to come out, Blake M running 12th. The 77 of Rhett Starnes going around here, and this time we go to our instant replay. Rhett's gonna go for a spin here. Take one more look at that. Rhett making a little bit of contact with the 23 of Jason Minat. Looks like very light contact, no heavy damage. They all get rolling once again. All right, Blake Cannon in the 44. Gonna be out front for this restart. Lights have gone out on the pace truck. That is gonna do it. So sorry, I lost track of the laps. That is it. Blake Cannon gonna be your feature one winner. So Blake Cannon picks up the first feature win. And now we're going to invert the field. So congratulations to Blake Cannon. He has had a great run going so far. Everyone down pit road. We are going to go through this all once again and get the lineup sorted. While they're working on that, guys, we're going to step away for a minute and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the field is starting to line up. Rhett Starnes, Mason Turner making up row number 1. Row 2 is the 331 and the 29 of Alex Bergeron. Row 3, Steve Kaufman and Benji Killian. Row 4, Jason Minat, Shane Myers. Row 5, the 15. Nathan Kassler in the 21. And the 13 of DJ Kilinowski. Row 6, Jordan Casey and Bryson Daffern. Row 7, the 18 of Austin Simmelman and Dylan Hauser. Chad Prescott, Hunter Stifler, Curtis Uphoff, Kendall Tucker, Hayden Cardwell, and your first race winner, Blake Cannon, Mitch Stiles, Benjamin Nadine, Blake M, and Chris Ornincia. And that is going to make up our starting lineup for tonight. Drivers working their way through the backstretch. We're going to have another 30-lap event for you. This one will wrap up with a iRacing controlled finish. Green flag is out, and here comes Rhett Starnes in the 77 with a good jump. He is going to clear Dustin Hall easily. Meanwhile, the 29 of Bergeron, he's sitting in third. Fourth place going to Mason Turner, and we have our first caution, as it is a big pile up on the front stretch. Steve Kaufman involved, Shane Myers involved. We go to our MaxSpeedTV replay here. Oh, one Myers going up and over. Need to back this up just a little bit more. The 5 of Kaufman gets crossed up. Heavy contact for the 15 machine. Thank goodness that this is just a simulation, because that was a head-on contact that went airborne. Then the 127 comes in just to make sure that the 15 knew he had crashed. So, heavy contact for the 15. He might be done for tonight. Your race leader is the 77 of Rhett Starnes. Rhett Starnes in that 77 machine with the lights out on the pace truck. First restart for our second feature. Green flag is out. The 77 gets a good jump. And Bergeron in the 29 moves into second place. Need to check in on Blake Cannon in the 44s. He has got a mess in front of him. He is trying to win that $50. He has got to win both features. Oh, contact with the 21. And we're going to go under yellow. The 21 of Nathan Kassler gets a little bit of a nudge. Tries to save it. We go to our MaxSpeedTV replay. Very tight and close racing at the back of the field here. That was just enough to bring out the caution. We go on board with Blake Cannon. See just how close that racing was. But for now, your race leader is Rhett Starnes. Starnes has been out front for all 10 laps that we have done here. We are getting down to 20 laps to go in our second feature. Starnes on the throttle, and away we go with the green flag out. Bergeron in the 29, gonna make a move to the inside as Starnes got into the wall a little bit, and Bergeron with the pass in that 29 machine. Now he's got nothing in front of him but just some beautifully clean track. Can he pull away here? Want to point out the 44 with now 18 laps to go. He is making a big move here. Oh, slide job on 3 cars at once. He has got to find a way to get to the front here to win that $50. And the 44, Blake Cannon, right now he is into 7th place. So he is trying to work through the field here. Now he's got the 442 of Jordan Casey in front of him, along with Dustin Hall on the inside in the 331. Dustin Hall, ooh, it's the 44. Cannon's gonna go right through the middle. Can he make it work? Not as much as he would like. But Bergeron now just pulling away. Cannon is gonna need some help from a caution, and there it is. The 9 of Bryson going around. We go to our MaxSpeedTV replay here. The 9 of Bryson Daffern battling with the 13 of DJ Kilinowski. Contact is made as Daffern slid up the track. That is going to bring out our caution for tonight. And right now, Blake Cannon in the 44, he is scored in 5th place. So can Blake Cannon, with about 10 laps left to go, find a way to the front of this thing? He's got to deal with the 29 of Bergeron and the lead right now. Rhett Starnes in the 77. He is in 2nd. Austin Simmelman in the 18 is 3rd. And Mason Turner in the 7 in 4th. Lights are still on the pace car. Pace truck getting ready to peel off. Bergeron in control of the field. Blake Cannon in the 44. That's the one we want to watch. Can he pull off a win? go back to back and win the $50. Here we go. Green flag back out. 10 laps left in the final heat, in the final feature of the World of Thunder Season 4 Super Late Model Series. And Bergeron out front in the 29. Simmelman in the 18, moving into second place. Here comes Blake Cannon on the outside, trying to make a move for third. We got a three-way fight for second place. With 9 laps to go, Cannon is in third for the moment. He's got to thread the needle as they are almost 4 wide coming off of turn number 4, and Cannon moves into second. He's now got 8 laps to try and track down Bergeron. Simmelman says, not so fast. Maybe I'd like to finish in second. As that Beefcake Esport machine in the 18 rips the cushion, gets a good run. And here comes Blake Cannon once again. Side by side they go. You think these guys were fighting for a win, but no, it's a battle for second place. With 6 laps to go, Cannon trying to make it happen. Bergeron gonna slide up into him. Heavy contact made. Caution flag gonna come out. And it looks like Blake Cannon gonna come up 1 spot short. He might get a 1 lap shootout situation here. We go to our MaxSpeedTV replay. Austin Simmelman in the 18 already getting turned here. He pulled a slide job on a hard charging 44 Blake Cannon. Didn't quite have the room that he thought. Or Cannon didn't lift, not sure which one there. Very close on that one. The Blake Cannon into third place now. Kendall Tucker, who has had an impressive run himself in the 00. We are going to see these guys get after it for one final shootout. Can Blake Cannon make it work? Here we go. Green flag back out. And Cannon moves into second. He has got just a 2-lap chance to track down and pass the 29 of Bergeron. Can he make it work? Bergeron moving to the inside. He can see the white flag in the air. Final lap for Alex Bergeron. He's got to run clean and fast because Blake Cannon in the 44 right there. But now Cannon battling with Tucker. Checkered flag in the air. Bergeron in the 29 is going to win the second feature tonight. And Blake Cannon going to come home third. Kendall Tucker will be second. And guys, we're going to step away for a minute. We're going to set up our post-race show. No one go anywhere. We'll be right back. Nice job, Kendall. Alex, congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got all 3 of our top 3 finishers for the second feature in the broadcast booth, and we're going to start with Alex Bergeron in that 29 machine. Alex, you were our race winner here tonight for the second feature. Had to hold off a hard charging Blake Cannon and Kendall Tucker to get it done, but congratulations.
Thank you. My first race was a little tougher. Got a rough start and we're running good, but it tangled up front and got the bad end of it back and trying to go up at the field, but work and up in the second feature after we just sang on to some move top and we hope for the best and out here on the top of the podium.
Well, congratulations on your podium finish. It was a bit of a rough first feature for you, but it looks like in the end you are going to pull out a win here tonight. So congratulations. Season 4 draws to a close. Can we see you in Season 5 with World of Thunder Super Late Models?
Maybe for the big races. It's quite buzzy for the races.
All right. Well, Alex, before we let you go, any final shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Well, thanks to everybody watching tonight out there. My partners, Nice Shop Bikinis, BK Designs for Fire Scene Paint. Max McLaughlin Racing, ABR, guys, MaxSpeedTV broadcasting this race tonight.
That is Alex Bergeron, your race winner for the second feature. Congratulations to him. Now it's time to move on to our second place finisher, and that is Kendall Tucker. Kendall, you got your ears on, bud?
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations on second place. It looked like you had to battle through the field here in this feature, but man, what a hard charging car you had there coming on strong later on.
Yeah, we finished third in the first feature. I think we started seventh, so we kind of got behind the 8 ball in qualifying a little bit, just missed it on the setup just a bit, and really was just trying to play catch up from there, and was able to establish a third place finish in the first one. And the invert, I think it put me starting 20th or 21st in the second one. And, I think we only had about two or three cautions. So, I mean, a lot of them passes I had to make were under green. So I just had a really maneuverable car. Was able to find the moisture in the track. The top was getting pretty Tetris up there and won. And I was able to find some moisture on the bottom, and my car finally came around to me down there on the bottom. It was a little tight whenever there was a lot of moisture down there, but once the bottom slicked off, I was able to get it turned in there and to get it drive off. And I found some moisture up towards the top, below the cushion in 1 and 2. So was able to pull off some sliders by just using that line. And was really just trying to be aggressive but patient. I don't even know if there was a single scratch on my car. I don't know if I hit anybody that whole race right there. So I just says a lot about how good the car was, just to not really have to rev on anybody to come up through there like that.
Well, congratulations on the second place finish. Before we let you go, any shout outs, thank yous you'd like to give?
Yeah, I just got to give a big thanks to all the guys at 06 Motorsports. I got to thank Jim Emery with Superman Graphics, and I hate it for Blake right there. He started dead last in the second feature right there, and if he would have won it, he would have got the $50. So I know he had a little bit of damage right there. I saw what happened, but I wasn't really paying close enough attention. I don't know if Austin was just roughing him up or what, but I hate that for him. He definitely had a good shot at the $50 right there to win both. So I kind of just let him go up there on that last restart, but I know he had a lot of damage. So I just wanted to at least give him a shot to at least get a chance at that $50.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on second place. Nice job here tonight.
Thank you, sir.
That is Kendall Tucker bringing it home in second place. Now it's time to talk to Blake Cannon, who finished third. And Blake, you come up just a little bit short for your finish here tonight, Blake. But man, what a race you had! What a good charge through the field.
It was all right.
Tell us a little bit about the second feature and having to start tail end and make your way through.
I had the fastest car, put myself in a great position. And then you got these wannabes that get a pro stripe because all they do is sit on iRacing and run officials when nobody's on, and they think they're hot shit. And then, they want to wreck you when you start last and going to get the money. So That's how it goes. He knows who he is. It's all good. There'll be another race. But they knew that I had the money in the bag.
Well, we were watching you charge through the field, an impressive show nonetheless. Blake, you won the first feature. You won everything in your heats, dash. Great job here tonight. I know you got to be a little bit disappointed with your second feature win, but bringing it home third after the night you've had, that's still a great job here tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt, it's a great league to be a part of. So, you have to say congrats to Steve and Charles and all the guys. What Up Thunder is a great place to race. People think when money gets on the line that they got to come out and actually try to be somebody. But like I said, pro stripes don't mean nothing. But I just got to thank everybody on Z6. They do a heck of a job. We had a new addition, Blake Majulis, so gotta give a shout out to him. Good run to Kendall. I know Jordan was really fast all night, so they did a really good job. So I think Z6, definitely probably one of the best teams on iRacing right now.
Well, again, congratulations, man. Nice job out there tonight. Very impressive run, and I look forward to maybe catching you again here in the 360 sprint cars.
I doubt it, but I'm sure you'll see somebody else in there. So thanks for the broadcast, and thanks for everything you do as well.
All right, Blake, nice job here tonight. That is Blake Cannon bringing it home third in the second feature, coming up one place short for his money, as you could hear the disappointment in his voice. Now it's time to talk to our season champion, our season 4 champion, and that is DJ Kilanowski. DJ, how you doing out there tonight, man?
Not too bad.
Well, congratulations on the championship here tonight. You had 4 wins on the season here in these super late models. What did it take for you to be as good as you were this season and pull out the championship?
To be honest, it was consistency and luck on some part. Up until this week, I had top 5 in all of my races, so that's what kept me ahead in the.
Well, consistency is a very big part of racing. Solid, consistent finishes, you're saying, is what got you here. And I was looking through the score sheets here, trying to wrap my head around exactly how good of a season you had. You have pulled away by over 100 points on everyone.
Yeah, and that was with missing a week as well.
Well, DJ, congratulations. Can't really be said enough for a championship win. Anybody you'd like to thank, mention, your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, cousins, aunts, uncles, a dog, anybody who you feel needs to get a shout out?
I'd really like to thank Madman Motorsports, my team, Coggins Farm, Killer Focus, and my girlfriend Mary for allowing.
All right, man. Well, nice job out there tonight. Congratulations. And we look forward to, I seen you in the score sheet for the 360 sprint cars. We're going to see you out there for that as well.
Yep, I just got to make the feature, and I should have that championship.
Well, that is going to be a great one. We look forward to that. We look forward to that as Steve's got a moment here. Steve, you got anything to say to our champion?
Well, we have Hunter. He finished second in the points, too. That's here.
We got Hunter Stifler to talk to, but I just didn't know if you wanted to maybe say something to DJ.
DJ, congratulations. This is well deserved. I appreciate everything you've done for us.
And DJ says thank you. I'm sure just wasn't there for the interview. So moving on now. Hunter Stifler into second place for the championship points standing. Hunter, tell us a little bit about your race here tonight and your season-long event. What led you to get into second place?
Well, tonight's race, I don't even know what happened. There was a caution that came out like lap 60 or something, and I had to go down to the infield to avoid a caution. And when I came back out, I got meatball flag and wasn't really sure what was going on. So they got my blacks cleared and everything. And about 3 laps later, I blew it up.
Wow. So maybe you just that meatball was you hit something in the infield and just crushed your radiator.
I think my water temp went from 140 to 300 in about 3 laps. So,
well, that's unfortunate. But regardless of tonight's event, you still bring home second place in the championship standings in this super late model series. What was your keys to your season here? What helped you come home second place?
well, keys to that is not aiming to try to win. Well, I mean, your goal is to win every single race, but sometimes you're going to have to take a second and sometimes you're going to have to take a third. So podium finishes are always the best. I actually missed the first week. I didn't even know World of Thunder was running it, and I just picked up from there and just ran my heart out the rest of the season.
Well, it seemed to have played out well for you, bringing it home in second. Any shout outs, thank yous you'd like to give?
Yeah, first shout out I want to give is to DJ. He did a hell of a job this entire season. I couldn't, he's one of the best racers I've ever raced against, so I just want to give a big congratulations to him. I want to give a shout out to Decker Limited and Carter Speed. They do also a hell of a job with anything, setup wise, and just all of us coming together learning how to race is just truly miraculous.
All right, well, Hunter, nice job on the season. Unfortunate finish to the features for you here, but nonetheless, it was great watching you out there on track.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for broadcasting and all that you're doing for us. It's really awesome. Nice to see that the sport has come this far. So
that it is, and yeah, Hunter, thank you. I appreciate it, and yeah, glad to be here tonight. So, guys, that was it. What a race we watched, as all sorts of man, there was a lot that went down. 2 features in a row. Alex Bergeron winning the second feature, Blake Cannon winning the first one. Guys, that is gonna wrap it up for season 4 of the World of Thunder Super Late Model Series Championship Night here at Charlotte. Thank you for joining me. We're going to roll into the sprint cars here in about 15 minutes from now. So if you're watching live, make sure you move over to the next broadcast. And if you are on Twitch, just don't go nowhere. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. So guys, thank you so much as we prep to bring you the 360s Winged Sprint Car Championship Night right here once again on MaxSpeedTV as they work their way around the dirt track at Charlotte. Guys, have a good night. Again, congratulations to GJ Kilinowski for the championship win, and I will see you all in just a little bit.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.